Welcome to official SL TV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Good day to all Sierra Leoneans. Wherever you day around the world, I greet you in peace. May the peace and blessing of the Almighty Allah be upon you all. This na the voice of una brother, una friend, una pikin, Bakalkin Conte, another voice from Biriwa in the Republic of Mambina. Today, date na Friday, the 23rd of May 2025. I know it's been a while. We are not sending WhatsApp audio messages, but una will follow me na Facebook and TikTok. I believe say una dey see me daily activities them. It can be social or political. So una no dey miss me at all. Today I come back because so many things don't happen in our country. We are not really speak on them. So today I want to take 3 key issues. One, I will talk about wetin me believe say na the reason we make since the trouble between Fatima Jabi Bio and Koidu's holding comot na do, we don't bring exposure, disgrace, and so many criminal activities them of the Bio family out. Up till now, the one where we say the lead not come out and speak on that issue there. So I get for tell you now what he make me believe say a not come and talk Maada Bio not talk on that. Secondly, I go rub mouth on the issue of Alpha Madi Sheriff, we still the prison known as APC Sheriff. And then thirdly, I go rub more small Pam Cherno Ba. When I say Cherno Ba, make a give title because we get too many decent Cherno Bas them. And I don't want to call him minister because the respect we get for him, we call him minister, we I take him off. I not call him minister again. But because I get for distinguish because Cherno Bas them, you get the one way now we former flag bearer for the presidency, Honorable Cherno Majuba, aka Cherry Coco, the woman in sweetheart, the man and paddy. And then you also get another Cherno Ba, we na a nationalist, we also na a true patriot of the soil. We also did in the movement of the Pan-African, where it be say people and we love the continent. And na man we busy also the serve justice to Sierra Leone and them by giving us a lot of information on Maada Bio of the Africanist press, Chernoba. So I get for distinguish between the Chernobas them, and that could be the only reason where I give title to the Lai Minister of Information when I Chernoba. So these are the 3 main topics them. Whatever come later, I go address them. Now, make us start with Fatima Bio and Maada Bio. You know, first of all, we all learn here where Fatima Bio self be don't come out and Thessalonians and say, he no dey ever go out and say anything or take any action without he not consult a husband. True or false? True. So whenever Fatima Bio come and Thessalonians and say, will they come and bring mob justice to Sierra Leoneans, then where we don't see all along they happen at the country, mob justice. We all know say Fatima Bio don't indict a man, say a man agree with him. So many things where Fatima Bio don't put hand pa or don't say, we don't bring him any trouble. Fatima Bio say, they ever do them without, consult a man. And a man can always give an a green light for let it do them. So in the court of law, Fatima Bio don't indict a man by her own message. So which means the fighting where Fatima Bio go do with Koidu Holdings, just grab and go and put more panda issue there without consult in husband winner Julius Maada Bio. Una see, I not even call him president for a very long time because I not respect in office as my president. He's the president of Sierra Leone, but inside the constitution, I'm not obliged for call him president. I know they work for him, not to me responsibility for be forced for call him president. So I call him Julius Maada Bio in name way them born and which way I know him for. So what thing gonna happen as we all do understand and see the drama where they go on between Fatima Bio and David Moinina Shenge. The movie will not get ending, still the next season. I believe say Fatima Bio in main purpose was for go and get an agreement. Also, David failed for get an agreement. Well, may not be know what's at the discussion between Moinina Shenge and Koidu Holdings. Now, let me set the record straight. Now, I make in one of my videos, I make it very clear, say, if Fatima Bio was a good woman and a good leader to Sierra Leone, the fight it take could have been a good fight. But now, where the problem is, she is not a good leader or a good first lady for this country. Now, the one day we love them, when our friends, close friends or families or whatever, they might feel bad about me saying that. But this, na democracy, we believe so with the practice, the way how you feel about somebody, not the same way I will feel about that person. The same way how I can feel about Anet by Koroma, not the same way I can feel about them. The same way how I can talk about them, not the same way me go talk about them. So, if I talk the truth about how I feel, it hurts you. I for don't say go bought cotton tree, but Maada Bio don't destroy them, so we not get them again. But we get rock them around saloon, go bought ED. Yes, that's what I say. Because some human being in the truth, not to their religion. They claim to be Muslims, they claim to be Christians, and you will claim for their part of these two religions, say sincerity and honesty for be part of your deen. If you're not sincere, you consciously tell you say you're not sincere, you are biased. And if you become biased, what you go tell another man say na lie, but when you can't tell the person where you close to where you sabi, you tell us say na true. When you conscious know say na lie, it's haram, and you are not a good Muslim, neither you are a good Christian. A good Muslim and a good Christian should be always honest. even when telling the hard truth, somebody who you love, whether your mama or your papa, you should be ready to call it by its actions. So, Fatima Bio, the one go show Salonians and say she is a seasoned diplomat. So, he go for negotiates on behalf of the one day where they work under Koidu mining, right? Now, there is some people them like go na Air Force. They try for blame past leaders them. You see, this is what I speak about hypocrisy to the highest degree. You get two sets of people in a salon. One, now the one them where I go say na label and cowards. The label and cowards, let's show you how they behave. Then they see somebody where they na position of power, they misbehave. Then go and say the truth, but because they know the consequences of telling the whole truth, nothing but the truth, what they go do, they go drag the problem and begin blame people who be the day before. You understand? Watch them. Then go and criticize Maada Bio or Fatima Bio, but then they fear the backlash. So what they go do, they go draw APC come inside, say, oh, now the APC team, now this year begin. To the one them, when they behave that way, when I watch them, they are hypocrites and cowards. Hypocrites and cowards. I tell you why they are hypocrites and cowards. When things were going wrong during previous governments, people came out and spoke about it, spoke against it. Maada Bio and the SLP then came and speak or spoke against those things, and they said, we will fix it. Listen, we will fix. APC don't make so much bad deals then for country where they put we under the white man for many, many years. Maada Bio said it. People in cabinets, most of in media men said it, and they said they will fix it. And what happened? When Maada Bio took over, he do what in Ernest Bai Koroma no been do. All right? According to what we understand, when Ernest Bai Koroma took over the mantleship from Tijan Kaba, there were projects and signatures them where Pakababe left. As we always say, government na continuity. Yes, not all continuity that they were good. So bad one, and if somebody come and erase them, I applaud you. Any deal where they put the country in very bad place, where they make people not benefit them, anybody who come and cancel them, I applaud you. That's the heart of a patriot. Not because they say that Ernest do, and if you do bad deal, I will support Ernest Bai Koroma. No. There were some deal, or we know say we go on, we will not know the facts, but we already rumors them, or come with Chinese them who say no. That is a bad deal, that's a sellout. All right. So my main point of argument, Maada Bio and people say, then they correct all those mistakes. So if Koidu Holding we get a different name, the same way Ernest being a power, and Maada Bio come, he stop everything where Ernest left for me, he not do them. True or false? He cancelled every arrangement where Ernest Bai Koroma be make. So any arrangement where they after Ernest Bai Koroma is an arrangement agreed by Maada Bio himself. So what's in the hypocrisy where some of una they come and run una mouth because you are cowards? You know, I say the truth without you not drag me back to ages. No. The man who is there today should be responsible for any problem that happens today. That is justice. So to una we sit down pada hypocrisy lie. Me no get any negotiation with una. I call una by una name, you are hypocrite. Anybody own a see go na TV. Afraid for criticize Maada bill. But what did you go on now? He try for drag APC inside there. Una watch them. They are the one I'm talking about. They are hypocrites. They are liars. They are cowards. They want to be in the middle. That's not how you stand for justice. So anything will happen with Koidu Holdings is in the hands of Maada bill. If Maada bill make a deal with Koidu Holdings without they not follow waiting they arrange, till after one time finish, and now they want come inside for act as a hero. Nah. It's too late. You can fight the fights, okay, that's fine. But some of we what they read in between the line. Any fight where they fight now, we know why they are fighting. Everything these people do are looking with a lens of suspicion. Whether they get somebody on the line where they want for hand over the mine to, when a person where they will benefit to directly, we don't know. We are watching. Maybe the Maada bill in border law, we don't know. We are watching because they are very strategic in everything they are doing. They don't do anything for nothing. Why now? So I believe say Fatima will go score a point. If voting it be the try for fight for, it be win am. That could have been something that she will brag on David when in Shenge. Say voting David no able achieve, I able achieve. But this now a war of politics, you know. Maada bill not ever come out and criticize what thing go on between Ion party members them. You know, whether na Fatima and Shenge one day, you know, he laugh na Ion corner, they watch. Well, myself personally, if me na a husband to a wife, we want for get power past me, you know, I'd advise you. Left. If you ego not make able listen to me, I left you. Go for any palava, but where problem come, sort them out by yourself. No mix me inside it. I have nothing to do about it because I don't advise you say, cool down, stay off. Something that's happening between Maada bill and Fatima. See them in public, then they hug. Fatima they smile, but Maada not they smile. Maybe now what talking about, Maada bill go smile next time. But watch them. It's like every time Fatima they try for force to Maada bill, like for say they are cool. All right. So now let me explain to you so many reasons why Maada bill no go interfere and come out publicly and criticize Koidu Holdings. One, like so I'm gonna explain. Either you don't want to say let you be careful in all this scene. They go draw fire in a bush, you bring kind of tongue. Maada bill say, these people you are dealing with, I know what they are capable of. Yes. You know, before Maada bill and kind of power, I don't say this over and over. The white man don't build embassy in any country for just the joy of it. The British don't travel around Sierra Leone just for the fun of it. They have the most sophisticated intelligence informations them where even we own intelligent officers do not even get. But they will never speak about them because they are CIA, they are MI5. They are there undercover in the route of embassy, the spy on Sierra Leone. They know every money transaction where they travel from Sierra Leone to any bank around the world. The only reason why they don't speak about those things because those money benefit their banks in England, benefit their banks in Switzerland, the European Union, and America. So those money, they will never talk about them except if you catch them kokro. That's when una go believe say everything we don't say that wait man they know everything would happen at Sierra Leone, but they don't ever talk about it in their books. What they call top secrets books. There are so many history on past at the world where today we able to read them because they wrote it down. So una we feel say salon what thing happen the white man don't know, they know every damn thing. So Maada Bio know how much himself they into trouble with corruption. He know say in money they all in a different part of the world, and these people can trace everything. Whether you use your uncle now, or use your man now, or use your auntie now, hey, they know where all their money is. So now if Fatima Bio don't go draw fire in a bush, and then they never expose them, you dey expect Maada Bio for come and put more pan Koidu holdings so that himself go get in your own taste of the cake. Do you have left Maada Bio full? You know, say in way the thief, na secret thieving. You know, mix brag. You know, even though yes, you drive expensive cars and wear the most expensive watch them. You know what I mean? Hey, na flashy president to a young man. You no blame him. So Maada Bio doesn't want to get involved because he doesn't want to be the next victim. Because if you look the story of Romeo and Juliet, for better and for worse, till death do us apart. Now Fatima Bio is going through her own worst, and Romeo is not coming there for the worst. Romeo say, "No to me, send you. You go, you not listen to me. Fight your battle on your own, on your own, on your own. Make you not rely on nobody." LG, big up to you, bro. Fight your battle on your own, on your own, on your own. Make you not look to pussy, no. Mortal man no guarantee, until you see. Hey, mortal man no guarantee. LJ, you been see far. Oh, he left his song here. So Fatima is fighting her battle on her own. But one way or the other, she will understand because instead of the boat gets into hellfire, you know, say they say women then I like a love past man also. So the woman, Juliet, ready for going to hellfire and protect a man, Romeo. What a love story. Bravo, Fatima Jabibio. Bravo. See, love is sweet. Woman, love you. Your life, you don't better, yeah? So whether or not the love now in that angle now or not, when I read in between the line, yeah? So if Maada Bio no interfere, those two reasons can be a possibility where I don't give. And only for repeat time again, you understand the first reason. Okay, if you don't understand now, hey, let it go, let it go, let it go. So now, after Fatima Bio has been exposed, they try for use now, you know, the uprising will go on within the African continent from Burkina Faso to Mali, as people are awakening, they support the movement for Sierra Leone and Africa. To restore dignity, Fatima is seizing a moment in order for her to gain that sympathy. So, una will fight for Burkina Faso, and they tell this make una fight with me. Like what I said before, it's a good fight, but it depends who is fighting it. That's the problem. Yes, we are human beings. We can be biased sometimes. Fatima Bio, if he was really, remember before the beginning, I don't praise you. Yes. I mean, I'm possible be there in favor of, your boldness. But when you use your boldness in the wrong place for the wrong reason, sometimes you lose fans. So, I mean, one fan we don't lose. You know what I mean? Not up and bad. I still not hate you as human being, but I just not like the way how you do things them. And as somebody will respect woman them, I make most time where I can't talk about you. I not say I'm in any degrading way or disrespectful way. Not because I fear you. If I can attack you, man, why I for fear you? No, just because I respect women. But when woman look for palava, like I can say in Europe now, yeah. From where they born me, I don't want to lay hand per woman. That's a fact. One day in my life, I know attempt time and I do am, and I know for do am. But the day where woman they raise his hand, he slap me. Hey! The person who next to me, when they see that reaction, they you know ever slap man again. That's what me day. So now it make woman and they don't find the palaver. I ignore them because I respect my mother as a woman, and I respect any woman except the one that una for respect themselves for. So everything where they say now out of what I think and out of respect, I know they curse you because I respect women. So Maada just no one for let inside get into trouble. And Israelis, Mossad, when I say CIA, FBI, now fake the nipa. What they say, I call them back MI5, now fake the nipa. Israeli then get the most sophisticated, intelligent people. What I mean, like secret agencies. So anything where an Israeli posse want to know about anybody in a salon, they will go through the file of Mossad. Say, do I want to help me? And then they play for themselves. Then interest, now made that united. The interest of one is the interest of all. So we see them go and say, dig for we are now. Then they dig, then they pull on. For now, one tell them pull anytime I'm mad at you, believe me, wallahi, then they pull on. And sabi all thing. So let mother be careful. Yeah. So this na me own thing this Fatima Jabi. The fight we want fight, even though the reason why we want fight for was for disgrace David Moyena Shenge. I don't know what he do will make you hate him. But anyway, inside deserve him because inside not a good person, not a good young man at all. In character and personality, don't make we say don't see and say thumbs down for David Moyena Shenge. So we not let him. I don't hate him, but both we not let him. Because the young man then we don't give young man them bad them na salon. Say salon not to pass you young before you be a good leader. You can forget a good heart for your country and you and your people. You can be a patriot that makes you a good nationalist. So whatever fight between you and Moina, una try and they. All right. Now, my second message now about Alpha Sheriff. Well, I believe say many of una don't hear so much about Alpha Sheriff, but still, Alpha Sheriff they na prison, and we all know say Alpha Sheriff is a political prisoner. Even though they find something where they go time into, wanna look political, we na for operate a security company without a proper license, as what they claim and say. Whether that's correct or not, like what I've been saying, we're not able to get the story of Alpha Sheriff yet because it is behind closed doors. Now, only one side of the story with the area, whether the government in accusation and claims them what they make, And the reason why make I know they even talk about the possession of unlicensed gun now because there is no proof through DNA where the proof say the gun belong to Alpha Sheriff. It's possible say the gun was planted in his car. Like what them be the lie say the person will be killed that guy in McKinney, that brother may his soul continue to rest in peace. Then talk say na some kind of gun where we believe say then say na sniper, then take kill and wait. So government and police are capable of planting evidence against people and life say them do them because they have the power. You know what I mean, eh? And even around the world, we don't see cases outside those things happen. Police go and lie. And later, after 20, 30 years, proof comes say, na lie and lie, na plant the evidence. So then they own, and can say Alpha commit a crime because there is no DNA. Usual method, you go and test and fingerprint the gun to see the person will use them if the hand or the fingerprint match with that person there. That evidence they do not ever do one for Alpha Madi Sheriff. So anybody can plant weapon na in car and then talk say na in your na your hand in see am. So that day until otherwise, I'm not convinced he committed that crime. The only crime we then get more sentence for we na the licensure. Now come on. Do you know how many people are doing business in Sierra Leone without license? Do you know how many? And now what the hour for make una know about that license day? Because some man they go and talk say, oh, to the guy all along, if you work in a salon without license. No, shut up. You don't know anything. Because then say what you have for say, how they want for let you know am. Alpha Sheriff registered the company during Anet by Koroma in term. It was a legal company. When Maada built and kind of power, because of in close tie to Anet by Koroma, because of the fear within fear and for no reasons, then decide for not allowing for let it continue. Imagine somebody who they help Salonians them for put job, Salonians them, who they benefit the country, a young man and young woman them, over 150 people them, or I don't know. Yeah. Instead of them gear in license for let it continue for the betterment of salon for increased employment, no, them put on a hand because one is an APC. Secondly, they just hate them. So they not get a license. You understand? So what will happen after that one day? We don't know the story. All right. We know say Alpha Sheriff not be the work alone. He be the work with other people them. So we don't know if those people registered on his behalf and then the work. We don't know. Alpha Sheriff was working as marshal. For now, even the Maada get marshals them. They are not registered, but they carry guns and they wear like camouflage combat uniforms, but nobody know hold them as people that own no license. That's the truth. So was Alpha also working in that same capacity as marshal? We don't know his story. We only hear what the power are saying. So now this brother here, according to intel we me get from other sources them, one, he was one of the people where the fee for snitch over Anet by Koroma. So today, if Alpha Sheriff in a prison, I will let Anet by Koroma understand say one of the reasons that because Alpha Sheriff refused to snitch or say anything bad about Anet by Koroma. But then I don't say much about him. One day in time go finish, then go sorry for them, we don't know. Or maybe they will give conditions because now what you know, the government, if you want for free you, almost when you did to your point of death, they will come and free them for saying you goodness. And then when they signed a document, say where you come out, you never talk about anything in relation to your case, or else you will be rearrested again. That's how government then signed people that would release. So now make plenty of people that would release when I see them come and be quiet, now because of that one day. The only people that wake talk. Now the one them we that true patriots them will believe in themselves as Salonians and then believe in their freedom to speak. And they can speak. And maybe some of them don't decide to say, okay, I'm not going back to Sierra Leone. So whatever I get in my heart, I speak them out. Like Kamarimba. But the rest them all, since when they arrest them, they left them. When I see them talk anymore again, no, they don't. You know what I mean? So these are all reasons. So Alpha Sheriff refused for lie against Anis by Koroma. One of the reasons then why they say, okay, you pay the price. The one then where they arrest and then left, you never know what they have compromised about Anis by Koroma, which lies they have said, because they are not able to suppress, the feeling of being in prison. Now, Alpha Sheriff is an American. He's been in the military for many years. They are trained to resist any kind of thing through any kind of punishment. They are trained to resist. You know what I mean? So no blame a U.S. Marine for be loyal, for be honest, not for lie because you have freedom. You know what I mean? We don't see so many ways them how people have been forced for lie to gain their freedom. You know what I mean? But the one that will believe in themselves, believes that they don't commit a crime, and they prefer to do the time. Everything they in God's hand. So now we don't see other people then would arrest for other crimes. They have been released for more serious crimes. Then they have been released, but Alpha Sheriff is still in prison. Why? Hatredness. Why? Fear. Not because of what they claim he does. No. Because if that's the reason, you can just say, you know what? Okay, this time you first crime where you don't commit. You know what I mean? Would you give 2 years? Let you finish. No. But then give him how many years? Over 5 years? Because why? After 5 years, they don't say Maada bio, nobody in power again. Inshallah, by God in power. No, so this not a punishment wouldn't they give to a brother we don't deserve him at all. Alpha Sheriff not ever plan anything bad against Salon. You not ever plan anything bad against Maada bio. Why do you enjoy punishing a brother just because you get the power for do so? And then when trouble hits you yourself, you want us to cry with you. Hello? How do you call that? Today, now Alpha Sheriff is suffer so. Who knows when it's gonna be Maada bio in time? When? You never know. You know today, but you don't know tomorrow. Even today, you don't know what's gonna happen next hour. So Motorman, when you get power, know how you use them, no overuse them. And what to make there's not gonna be no sympathy for Maada bio, because there's too much blood in the hands of these people. Maada bio don't allow people for shed blood for his power. Now it makes sometimes when una hear Samura they say, if na blood they make a calm na power, I don't want them. What did that they tell you? Some man will get angry or annoyed. Why? Because you are not Samura. The reason why I don't get mad at Samura, because Samura is Samura. Don't I not change him to what you want him to be? Maybe he was not made for this. For fight, for power. So if me say, Mina Bakar King Conte, I know the cause, bad cause, for let people hearing my message, do not force me for cause bad cause, because I am not that. That's all I'm saying. Am I happy the way Samura go along with some certain things them for this power? No, I don't. That's the honest truth. But he is who he is. We've lost 2 elections from his kindness, because that's who he is. I respect that. I like it? No, but I respect it. So all I'm saying, or all what you had to say, Maada bio then get too much blood at the hand. And tomorrow, when God in own time reach, Like how God intend reach for Fatima Bio, what if I expose them right now? He will reach. And when he reach, we not go be there for ask for mercy. Because the time when we are asking for mercy, people turn a blind eye, give a deaf ear, and don't care. Turn the other way around when they see injustice. But when injustice reach now your table, you want for let me cry with you. Why? Because you are special? No. We are not part of it. Today, now we celebrate coups them in Africa, but for a good reason. We don't see what's in happen now Burkina Faso, Mali, and other African countries. And what thing is surprised me is for see people within the SLPP power are so afraid. Instead of the praise, the bold steps of those guys doing well for the continent, they are very upset and angry. Matter of fact, then they go to the point they criticize. When people are fighting to liberate African soil, they are angry. And why are they angry? Because they are fearing that they will justify the same thing to happen to them. Hey, for me personally, right now, I don't support no coup in Sierra Leone because no coup, personally, whatever people want for think better and think about, but me personally, it's too late. So when I am focusing to praise other countries who are doing well for their citizens, so man go take and say, Bakaki na coup, you want for the happen in Sierra Leone. No, we are not celebrating the coups. We are celebrating the goodness that they are doing for their country. Maada, you can turn the table around today and left for thief Salomoni and begin build Sierra Leone. You still get 2 years or 3 years. That's what we are calling for. All the thief for stop. Build Sierra Leone. Not to them propaganda fix na Koidu holdings, we look to. No. Tangible evidence. But the problem is the small good don't do for building a bus station, waka fine. It cannot overcome the evil they will don't do. I make blood no good. When you don't shed blood, no matter which kind of goodness we do now, the materialize again. So that's the problem. So when we are happy with those people forming coup in Africa, it's not because of the coup they did. If they could have done a coup, they are killing their own people. If they would have done a coup and they are not doing anything for their countries, we will not support the kind of coups. But we only see the example, how they are standing for the Pan-African movement, telling the white man, enough is enough. Our mineral is going to benefit our people now. Now we have to renegotiate. Yes, do it, Madabio. I don't care. Stop all mining contracts on every level. We both sides. Stop everything. Make sure say whatever the people should benefit in that contract, people should benefit from it. People in the camp from thousands of miles. They can pay with 20 cents for we mining properties them. And then they export them. For imagine, see how the thing value. For the man can always in Sierra Leone take with bauxite, transport them by ship, can go back to the country after how many thousands of miles? Do you know the worth of that product, but how much are we benefiting from it? Through bad deals. Say, sign no more. We secure all your monies and oversee for make you become rich. 50 million at your account. How is here? Boom. Rich for life. You accept the deal while your people don't benefit from it. That's what's happening in Sierra Leone. On all governments, past, present. But the present should change it because we are knowing the truth now. So when we know the truth, now for that thing then change. When we see the truth of this man building housing for his people in his country with the mineral when they get, now the same thing we want to see Maada do now in Sierra Leone. He do it within 2 years. 2 years. He planned and then he executes. So now in this guy, this small boy, we God don't bless him. Because anybody appointed to a position of serving, even if you don't like him, it's a blessing. It's an honor for you to serve as a minister in Sierra Leone. As young as you are, Chenoba, Minister of Information. I used to love the brother because I see somebody with so much potential and intelligence. But his recent activities, the way he lied, and the confidence way he used for lie, it bothers me. It killed the hope we don't always get, or we as Salonians, and they say the young ones there are the future of tomorrow. So now it make we don't see this happening for a very long time. Even during Alex Bakorma in 10, I know the mentality of the young ones them. I know the mentality of the old ones there. So whenever people are coming and say the old shall go, the old one and for go, I always can argue against. It's not about age. It's about patriotism. It's about love for country. It's about being a honest human being. It's about being sincere. It's about putting country first. It doesn't have to be age. So now, what we don't see under Maada being government, many of the cabinet ministers, they are young people. But what they don't do for sure? Huh? Instead, this coconut head boy, they come and lie away. And the worst thing what he do now in recent interview, where you see bad heart, you see grievances towards Burkina Faso. To a point, I see a video coming out, one Burkina Faso girl even talk about Cherno. That's not the level how you don't destroy yourself. But now, here is the problem. Cherno, not a salon employer. Now, Maada bio, na India employment. So, in your loyalty, not to Sierra Leone, in your loyalty, not to the man who give the blessing where he gets, whether not through God now or whatever, the man will give a job. Chernobyl no say, if Maada Bio for video appoint her outside it day so, maybe in situations could have been different. The money where they earn today, for be the earn. Maybe in income where if be get in less than what they get today. You understand? So you can understand the level of loyalty what they do in order for put a reputation on the line. Because now he's thinking, if we lose power today, if me go against Maada Bio and then sack me, what are they give me job? So money over everything. All right? Money over religion. He claims saying a full man, he believe in God, he pray or whatever, but he see the truth, but he lie. So it tells you that this word you can say, I am a Muslim, I'm a good Muslim, I'm doing 5 daily prayer. You know what I mean? Hey, Fufulemfu, na lie. Let Monica inside. A good Muslim will become a bad Muslim. So this guy get a bold mind for say, what will happen in Burkina Faso na packaging. Upon all the evidence where it is see, you know, I can quote a verse in the Quran inside Surah Al-Baqarah. We talk about the one day where God don't mislead, where they make the eye the blind, they know you see the truth, they ace the cock, they know you read anything when a good thing. Now so Chernobyl don't turn now. It is see the truth, but you know they see it as the truth, you see it as a lie. So it's in a packaging and everything we do na Burkina Faso na propaganda na lie. But we are seeing the evidences. We are seeing the mass construction of houses, affordable houses for people. We don't know any private somebody do about the government, the joint government, and they do them. We see the machine in the back for farmers them. We see the factories in the bill. The evidence are there. We see the car and what they produce. The evidence are there. We see the schools that were in the bill. The evidence are there. The only thing where you go talk when somebody go listen or me go listen to somebody where you say where you Ibrahim Traore to speak Chinese, he's not a Chinese. Okay, AI does that. It's a very good thing because it translates people a message from one language to another language so that it will reach a large audience. Is it a crime? No. It's not propaganda. Everything they translate into English or French, like for saying that English or come, now the power of AI is a good way for sending people a message out. Maada can speak in English and it can be translated into French. Is it a bad thing? No. Like for the French people never understand what they say. Nothing what they translate is a lie. It's the truth. And you, as a young man, instead of you praise what this man do for in country and Africa as a whole for putting under the bondage of slavery, you they criticize them. But right now, the same fights you force lady, they can fight. Eh? The same fight where you criticize because you fear. The main thing why they criticize because they fear say if they encourage that one day, they might be overthrown. That's why they fear. That's why they have to lie. Because that man don't prove to them say they are all useless. Fatima will call them dogs. The Israelis from Koidu holding call them say they are all useless. They are all puppets. Always singing, praising. But they are not lying. It is true. What Fatima Bio said, she's the first lady under your government, call you dogs. So you understand what I'm saying? But if we say it now and say, oh, those people are very disrespectful. Nah. We are not. We didn't say anything. Now, when I own government officials, then I pull name for una. So for me, Chernobyl, I don't know, but the side way don't take so. An officer you will ever get the respect again from me where you deserve. You don't need it, but I'm just saying, I'm out. I'm one of the people who will not respect you again. Before I spoke good about you. You know, sometimes you able to keep your job without you don't lie the way how they lie so, without you don't show arrogance and bad heart the way I show so.